Good evening, folks. Today, I don't know where to start. There is lots of things that are going on that I can't even begin to start with. Liberals are literally to the point where they just want to change history. If the conservative Republicans don't step up to the plate and actually object like they say they're going to do, this country's in a world of trouble. Why? One, because people get offended too easily. I mean, look at all the counties. They're named after Confederate soldiers. Look at all the Indian named counties in the United States. I mean, I could go on and on about this. This is literally beyond ridiculous. How far these liberals want to go, and how far they just want to change everything. They want to change the name of Mount Rushmore. I mean, this is beyond ridiculous. They want to take away the Bill of Rights, which we have freedom of speech. I mean, this is beyond ridiculous. We have the Bill of Rights gives us the right to talk about what we have freedom of speech is, which is the First Amendment. We have the right to bear arms. They want to take that away. This is what they are all about. Taking your rights away. They want us to be like China, where you have no free speech. Cuba. Vietnam. And other communist countries. Laos, which is in North Korea. You don't agree with the government? Pow! You're dead. That's the way they want this country to be. Dead. You do not agree with them? You're dead. That's the way these socialist Democrats want this country to be like. Hell, even the Democrat running for Senate down in Georgia named Ralph Warnock invited the former Cuban leader named Fidel Castro to his church. Scary, isn't it? Scary just how far this communist stuff goes. Now back onto my subject about counties here in the United States. Okay. There's so many Indian named counties here in the United States. I can't even keep track of that. I mean, here in my own state, there's Geauga County. This is Ohio. Okay. We're going to start with Geauga County. We can go Ashtabula County. Cuyahoga County. Let's go with Cuyahoga County. Pike County. Gallia County. Let's see, Ottawa County, Erie County, Delaware County, Tuscarawas County, Columbiana County, possibly not. Gallia County. Oh, that's right. I already said that. Excuse me. Can't really see anything else. Fayette really isn't anything that has to do with that. It's actually a French named county named after General Lafayette, who assisted in freeing the country from the British when we were still run by the British rule. So that's what that is. Now, as of everything else, with the state, really not much different about that. Now, when you go to like states like Arizona, you're going to see a lot of things like that with Arizona counties, like Apache County, Maricopa County, Arapahoe County. There's other states that have Arapahoe County. I can go on and on about lots of Indian named counties. I mean, even Pennsylvania has a Delaware County. I mean, there's so many states that have Indian named counties. And even Florida has a few Indian named counties. I can't even pronounce those names. Arapahoe County, I think, is what it's called. I'm not sure, but I think it's pronounced that way. Now, the thing that really bugs me is that they just want to change the names. It's offensive to them. Same with their bases named after Confederates. Okay, why did they name it after them? If it offends them that much, why did they name it back in the day? They had all these years before then. Why did they want to name it now? And now, then you gotta look at other counties, such as, I got actually a list here named after Confederates. And we're gonna go in alphabetical order and explain to you how it's named after them. Well, obviously, Arlington County, Virginia, is not only the home of General Robert E. Lee, obviously, but then that's also the another place of Arlington National Cemetery, which isn't too far away. I don't know how Arlington National Cemetery got its name, but I'm sure they got controversy on that name too. Then Bacon County, Georgia, a Confederate soldier, and then became by the name of Augustus Bacon, who became Georgia State House of Representatives. Then Baker County, Florida, who was a Confederate senator, name of James Baker. And then Bartow County, Georgia, Colonel Francis Bartow was killed in action in the First Battle of Bull Run. Then you have Beauregard Parish, Louisiana. General P.D.G. Beauregard. Famous general. He was well known to be the general that started the whole entire Civil War. At Fort, the whole entire war that started the whole war, after South Carolina seceded from the Union, he's pretty much what provoked the whole war to start. The Union didn't want to start the war at first. Abraham Lincoln said, "Let them fire the first shots, then we'll fight." And that's exactly what they did. And he led the charge. Pierre Gutierrez Tecumseh Beauregard told his troops to fire the first shots at Fort Sumter. And sure enough, no casualties on either side were reported, according to the books that I read. And they retreated from there, and that was that. The war went on. And that's how the war went on. And then you have Benton County, Mississippi, Brigadier General Samuel Benton. And then you have Bradford County, Florida, Captain Richard Bradford was the first ever Confederate officer of any war, of the whole entire war, to be killed in action. And then you have Bullock County. Bullock County, Alabama, Colonel Edward Bullock. You have Chilton County, Alabama, William Parrish Chilton. Alabama Supreme Court Justice and a Confederate cabinet. or something like that. I can't remember what exactly it said. Then you have Claiborne County, Alabama and Arkansas, famously named after Major General Patrick Claiborne. Then there's multiple counties, a couple counties named after this, both in northern part of the United States and southern part. You have Cook County, Georgia and Illinois, named after General Philip Cook, later a U.S. representative. Then Ector County, Texas, General Matthew D. Ector. Then Faulkner County, Arkansas, Sanford Faulkner, a Confederate soldier. Then Ford County, Texas, Major Robert L. Ford. Then Forest County, Mississippi, General Nathan Bedford Forrest. Then you got Gray County, Texas, Confederate House of Representatives, which is what he represented. Then you got Gregg County, Texas, Brigadier General John Gregg, famously well-known general. Then you got Hale County, Alabama, Lieutenant Colonel Stephen F. Hale. Hampton County, South Carolina, Lieutenant General William Hampton III. Then you got Hemphill County, Texas, John Hemphill, the Confederate representative. You got Hendrell County, Florida, Francis Hendry was a Confederate officer. A well-spoken Confederate officer, nevertheless. Didn't say what rank he was, but said he was a well-represented Confederate officer. Then Hoke County, North Carolina, General Robert Hoke. Then Hood County, Texas, General John Hood. Then you got Jackson County, Oklahoma, home of General Stonewall Jackson, a.k.a. Thomas Jackson. He later became known as Stonewall Jackson at Battle of Bull Run. But what's this got to do with all the other Jackson counties across the United States? Because they all have the same name. That's a good question. Because there was Andrew Jackson, who was also a president. But what's this Jackson County got to do with any of the other counties? I'm not sure. Because literally all the other Jackson counties would pretty much all be linked to that. But it doesn't really say, is it because it's in the South? Or is it because it's just that way? Because all Jackson counties would be that way. That's just something to think about. Now, on the other hand, we have, this would be another one to think about. Jefferson Davis County, and there's multiple states with this name. Georgia, Texas, Mississippi, and Louisiana Parish, which is not a county. They normally call, in Louisiana they call them parishes, not counties, which I don't understand why. Don't ask me. Ask the state of Louisiana that. But they call that. But that's the home of, obviously, you guessed, Jefferson Davis, the president. And then you have Lee County, obviously named after Robert E. Lee. That's Lee County, Alabama, Arkansas, Florida, Kentucky, Mississippi, North Carolina, South Carolina, and Texas. Then you got Lubbock County, Texas, named after Colonel Thomas Saltus Lubbock. Then you got McCulloch County, Texas, Brigadier General Ben McCulloch. Ochiltree County, Texas, Colonel William Ochiltree. Then you got Oldham County. There's two Oldham counties, Texas and Kentucky, named after William Simpson Oldham Sr. Then he was a Confederate senator. Then you got Pasco County, Florida, named after a Confederate soldier, Samuel Pasco. Later became a U.S. senator. And then you have Pender County, North Carolina. William D. Pender, who was famously mortally wounded at Gettysburg during Pickett's March. Then Randall County, Texas, named after Brigadier General Horace Randall. Then you got Reeves County, Texas, Colonel George Reeves. Then Reagan County, Texas, John Remington Reagan, known as the Postmaster General of the Confederacy. Then you got Roger Mills County, Oklahoma. Colonel Roger Q. Mills was a Texas senator, also a Confederate senator. Actually, he wasn't a Confederate senator, but he ran as a Confederate senator, but didn't make it. Then you got Scurry County, Texas, General William Reed Scurry. Then Starr County, Texas, James Harper. Starr was the director of the Postal Service. Then you got Stevens County, Georgia, and Texas. Alexander Stevens was the vice president. Then Stonewall County, Texas, obviously got the name Stonewall Jackson. Then Sutton County, Texas, Colonel John Sutton. Terrell County, Texas, Brigadier General Alexander Watkins Terrell. Terry County, Texas, Colonel Ben Franklin Terry. Tom Green County, Texas, Brigadier General Thomas Green. Toombs County, Georgia, General Robert Toombs, SOS of the Confederacy. Upton County, Texas, General John C. William and William E. Upton, both brothers of the Confederacy. Then Vance County, North Carolina, Colonel Zebulon Vance. Then Wathel County of Mississippi, General Edward C. Walton. Then you got Wheeler County, Georgia, General Joseph Wheeler. Famous, did some good stuff for the United States because he served for the United States Army during the Spanish-American War. Helped out a lot, even though he was a Confederate general. And then Winkler County, Texas, Colonel Clinton Winkler. Then Wise County, Texas, in Virginia, General Henry Wise. That is your stuff. I mean, can we get any simpler about how many Confederate counties? These are all the Confederate named counties after all the Confederate named generals or senators or whatever dealt with. But must I add that the vice president was named after Alexander Stevens. And that Toombs County, Georgia, Robert Toombs was the Secretary of State of the Confederacy then. I mean, this just tells you the Confederates were well prepared, but this just goes to show you. They wanted everything. They didn't want anything to come their way. They just wanted everything. And what happens when that goes on? Disappointment. And it happens. Well, I got things I gotta do, so I'll let you all go. Peace.